Yes, sir.
Yeah, yep, here.
That's good.
That's a good one.
I'm just gonna stand right here. Good position.
It's actually a really nice night.
It isn't.
Yeah, I would try not to. 7 hours. Wait, can you give me a phone? Give me a phone. Trust. I just want you to make me honestly. Gotta remember that. Oh, hey, bro, gotta remember this, bro. Come on. Oh, you don't want to? Huh? Oh. Thanks, man. Thank you for this stuff. What is going on today? Now I know why people don't like it when he yells. That mic is loud. I can't just sit down. I can't just sit down to do it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's Teen Vision High School Game of the Week between Liberty High School and the home team, the Rancho Verde Mustangs. I'm Justin Moran here with my co-pilot, Jeff Marvel, and we got a great game in store for you on a beautiful evening here at Mustang Stadium. We got Liberty coming in 2-1 in league, a bit of an up and down season, 3-5 on the year, but again, 2-1 in league, so their season is far from over. They're going to need some help with an Orange Vista loss this evening could certainly help them and their playoff chances. It's a team that likes to run the ball, and I think that is going to be the key to the game for them, is to run the ball and especially avoid those turnovers. Those have been costly. A game 2 weeks ago against Orange Vista, a 1-point loss. Those are the types of games where their turnovers really came back to bite them. So that is going to be the key to tonight's game, is avoid turnovers and run the ball, control the pace of the game, control the clock.
Yeah, and we see the same kind of situation with Rancho. I mean, it's a disappointing year. In the past, 20-some-odd years, this will only be the third time they'll finish with less than 4 wins. Given that they're right now sitting at 2-6, that just kind of is what it is. But that's where you start getting into what do we do well, like play to play. All right, these plays still matter. You can't win a game until you have a successful drive. You can't have a successful drive until you have a successful play. So it's finding those little moments where you can start to be putting things together. Again, a run-first team, both these teams are going to be pushing the rock on the ground a lot.
Yeah, and again, Rancho, is their season over? No, but they'd have to win out, and they'd need some help along the way.
Absolutely.
But certainly, I think they wouldn't mind playing spoiler this week and next week at Orange Vista.
Yeah, no one comes into a game thinking they're going to lose.
No,
right?
Definitely not.
No matter how many times you play the game.
Unless you're the Jets, the New York Jets, maybe. Poor Justin Fields.
Oh, you know what? That's a very fair point. Though, to be fair, the Dolphins are starting to feel that way as well.
Oh, poor Tua. The AFC East, apparently.
It's kind of falling apart, isn't it?
With the exception of your New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. We're just a likable team, the Bills, as well.
Yeah, that's true. And Liberty will be back to receive to start this game. Get a look at that potent running offense.
I know we were talking about it before the game, but I love those powder blue uniforms. It just looks so good.
That is just a clean set of uniforms.
Like there's something classic about the red and black, absolutely.
Yeah, no question.
I'll never turn down a powder blue uniform.
No. And here's the kickoff.
Ooh, good kick.
That is a solid kick. Again, not much wind tonight. We're accustomed to pretty windy conditions here at Rancho Verde.
Oh,
my goodness.
He's gotten to the outside.
And he has a ton of room to run in. Man, he is quick.
Tripped him up. That might have saved that
just
touchdown.
enough. Yeah, absolutely that did. That was a heads-up play just to get enough of him to slow him down. Because, man, it looked like that was headed straight to the end zone.
I mean, this is where you got to, like, again, we're focusing on the little things. Whether you've been a good team, a bad team, it doesn't matter. You've got to do the little things right. And right now, you had several guys hit their hands on him, and he just spun out of it. But you was an athlete at that point.
A wonderful return from Jaden Bradley, excuse me.
So now we're really going to get our first look at their offense.
And they have tremendous field position to start this game.
Yeah, especially for a running team. I mean, this is what you want. You want to be able to kind of get that. You don't have to go that far. You can still kind of pound it through the defense, make them tired, make them weary, and then just move forward, right?
And we've seen a couple times this year just dominant running attacks. We saw that a couple weeks ago, or last week at Citrus Hill.
Absolutely. Well, breaking tackles there again. You had a couple guys in the backfield, and he was still able to make a little something out of nothing.
Absolutely.
You know, this is high school football, right? You want your running backs to be good. That's what you're going to lean on. You know, finding a Tom Brady out in high school is not always the case.
That would be insane.
Wouldn't it be great, though? But at the same time, we know these. You need to make the defense respect the pass as well. So we know these teams can throw it, but we're waiting to see just how potent that running offense is going to be for both sides, and that's going to really decide the game here.
And quick handoff.
This kind of stuff where you're giving up 2 or 3 yards every single time, it's going to kind of really hurt your ability to.
That certainly will.
To stay in this.
And that is Paris Peacock on the carry. He is a tall running back.
He's pretty tall.
That is a large running back. No height and weight on the stats, unfortunately.
Paris Peacock, man. Good name.
That is a great name. And we'll bring up 3rd and 6 here. So Rancho Verde doing a solid job so far, slowing down the running game. And Dillard's going to handle it himself. He's got a man wide open in the end zone.
Wide open. They sold out, stopped the run. This is what we were talking about, right?
Yep, that is exactly it. That was Landon Alvarez in the end zone. Easy, quick touchdown from Liberty. My goodness, and that is exactly what you were talking about. The running game setting up the pass.
Yeah, I mean, you can sell it to the run, absolutely, and that's what you want to do against the running team. You want to say, you're not going to beat us here, but you have to respect the pass still. Right?
And that was a tremendous play call from the Liberty head coach. And I think we'll get a second crack at this kick.
We have a penalty out there.
And that'll be on Rancho Verde.
Penalty on the kick. I'm assuming maybe they'll do it after.
That was offsides. And thank you, John Nunez, producer extraordinaire, with the assist on that one.
Yes.
Can you believe we're already at week 9? My goodness, this season just flies by.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Though, to be fair, I am just getting older. Maybe everything's just flying
That's
by.
true.
These kids will learn that sooner or later.
And this is good. Ooh, and landed on the...
It's like the shed out there.
Yeah, this random shed in just past the end zone.
I'm going to say, you know what it might be is the, like a long jump or something like that, like the sand.
Gotcha.
Might be protecting that. I can't say for sure, because I do see some other stuff around here, but I'm assuming it's protecting something. Otherwise, we'd have a tiny shed.
Yeah.
Right
maybe that's where Rancho holds detention.
Like was it the hot box?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the, what was it called? The Chokey in Matilda?
Yeah. Didn't the movie Holes have something like that too?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
I don't remember what it was called
They're
either.
all like that.
Phenomenal
though, right?
movie
Fantastic
too. I love that movie.
Good book.
Yeah, good, really good book. Great adaptation.
And then you've got the same kind of problems with all those, like, you know, delinquenty sort of mad powered wardens like Cool Hand Luke and everything else too.
Also a great movie.
I love Cool Hand Luke.
Paul Newman, classic.
Yeah, failure to communicate, man.
And so Liberty takes the 7-0 lead. Quick, yeah.
Very quickly.
Amazing return, and then just a tremendous play call on that 3rd down to walk straight in for the touchdown. A great pass, wide open in the end zone.
Yeah. A bit of a pooch kick. Asked for a fair catch, too, so that's kind of little bit of, gamesmanship there, I guess.
Smart play, keep it safe. So get our first look at the Rancho Verde offense this evening.
Yeah, and on the similar vein, I would expect to see a lot of running.
Yeah.
Right, we know that with Jimmy Cruz, CJ Thompson can kind of carry it a bit. He's got positive yardage on the year too. But we're going to kind of see if they can match what the Bison have brought to the table here. Can you make us respect the pass, or are you just going to be that run-heavy team?
And a lot of seniors on this offense, so this
Absolutely.
is senior night here at Mustang Stadium, so an emotional evening, I'm sure, for a lot of these players.
You always want to get a win on senior night. Senior night and homecoming. Good run to start, though.
And as you predicted, we're going to see some Jimmy Cruz on this drive.
Another good name. There's a lot of good names
Yeah,
tonight.
that's a phenomenal name.
And it was nice to see that kind of bounce back there. Keep it, right away. You didn't get this downhearted, and they're downtrodden at all. You gave up the points, fine, whatever. Now we're going to go out and do our game now and get 5 or 6 yards right off the bat.
And give the defense a chance to rest, reset.
There's that respecting the pass. First down.
And that was a quick toss over to Jacob Thompson.
Oh, nice. Thompson connection.
That is amazing.
Both of them are seniors, so. Like you said, a lot of seniors tonight.
Yeah. And other than, Jalen White and Seneca Gibbons, obviously, it seemed like the number one, number two, but CJ Thompson certainly likes to mix it up a little bit on this offense.
Yeah, you got a lot of guys with a lot of rushing yards. You got several receivers over 100.
Certainly trying to make things difficult for the defense.
Yeah, Jimmy Cruz with a carry there, got a few yards as well. Again, looks like, another 4 or 5.
Yeah, we have seen some really just good football this year. Some odd plays, some great finishes as well.
Absolutely. Well, even the games that have been, quote unquote a blowout have actually been that late in the game because people are starting to make moves and make some big plays. Every game we've had has had a really good score going into the half or going even into the third for the most part, or into the fourth, I should say.
And that was another Thompson to Thompson connection. Yeah, even last week where. That was Jalen White with the catch. I thought that was a 6. My apologies. Even last week where the game ended, what appeared to be in the box score a bit of a blowout. It was close going into the half.
Very close game for the most part.
Citrus Hill would have had the lead had they not thrown that interception late.
That's right, yeah.
But again, that was just a dominant running attack from Canyon Springs.
There was just nothing you could really do at that point. A lot of injuries in that game, too.
And another handoff here. And it looks like that might be enough for the first down, but we shall see where they get the spot.
Very close.
CJ Thompson seems to think that they got it.
Doesn't look like a very generous spot to me.
No. And it's going to bring up 4th down, but it looks like they will go for it. That is about as close as you can get to a first down without actually being a first down.
Yeah, again, we're getting the old index card checked out. So that'll be a thing of the past here soon, right? They're going to start using technology in the NFL.
Yeah, robo officials. Of the Terminator out there. And quick handoff. Oh,
I don't know.
My goodness, this is going to be close. He reached for it at the end. Let's see where they spot it. I think they will.
It to him.
Oh, but that is not a great spot.
It's not generous at all.
And this, I said this is about as close as you can get without getting a first down. This may be as close as you can get without getting a first down.
It's like they're bringing the actual chains out.
I would never want to be part of the chain crew at all.
I did it once. It was very stressful.
Yeah, no, thank you. Especially in a game like this or like an end of the season game where there's playoff implications.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like parents yelling at me. I'd be crying on the sidelines.
It's just like any official.
Super embarrassing.
Like we talk about every week, right?
Yeah.
If you think you can do a better job than the officials out there, go ahead.
I know
and try.
I can't.
Like to everyone at home, if you think you can do a better job, go apply. They always need officials. They always need volunteers to do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, It's a thankless job, but you got to get it right.
Oh my goodness. That is close.
Did not get it.
Oh my goodness. And that is a turnover on downs. And the Chain Crew sporting that amazing Wayne Gretzky jersey on the sidelines. Let's watch this replay.
Let's see where that spot comes up.
And just a great tackle in the back, like
really
right in the backfield.
I mean, I think that might have been inaccurate.
Yeah, he looked like he was down before the reach.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
A great job by the official on the field.
I believe last time we were here at Rancho, they had a similar problem close to the end zone, right?
Yeah.
Where they went for it on 4th and 1 and didn't quite get there.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
I'm almost positive they had to bring the Chain Crew up for that as well. Rancho loves to keep these like really close to the first down. Well, at this point, you didn't get a great look at their offense. They only ran a couple of plays. So let's see what Rancho's defense has kind of...
Oh, a little bit of a botch snap there.
And making something out of nothing.
And airing it out. Oh, my goodness. And he has a man, but that is going to be picked off. Oh, my goodness. And again, turnovers have been a bit of the Achilles heel for this Liberty team. Again, a great attempt to make something out of that, though. I will say that. But good defense.
I think his eyes got real big there.
I think his eyes got...
I've got him. I can make it. I can do it, coach.
Just underthrew him just a little bit, and Rancho Verde read that all the way. Huge turnover for these Mustangs.
Absolutely. And good on the defender to just be in the right place at the right time.
And let's watch this replay.
And just, you know,
that looked like Isaiah Gilliam on the interception there. Awesome.
So, yeah, we go right back to where we were. I mean, they gave up the yards, but they're just getting the ball right back. So that's going to be a conversation with the coach and the quarterback there. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You had space in front of you, get a couple positive yards. You didn't have to make that play there.
Yeah, actually, you easily could have taken off a run, picked up a bit of yardage on the play for sure.
You can keep it short. I mean, even if you pick up nothing, you throw it away or something like that. That is what it is.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
But again, we're still very, very early in this game. 2nd and 11 coming up. That run went nowhere.
Take the big shot. You want to do it real early so you can recover, right?
And when you got the lead.
Yeah.
And there's something exciting about a gunslinger. Yeah, Brett Favre would throw a bunch of picks, but you can never count him out of a game. Having a gunslinger as a quarterback is kind of fun.
Yeah, just having somebody who's willing to try.
CJ Thompson rolling out. Oh my goodness, what a little move. Good recovery by Liberty. I thought he was going to break free a little more.
I thought he had it 4 or 5 yards in front of him there.
So good recovery. Oh, there is a flag on the play. So this one might be coming back right around the 11-yard line. And that is going to back them up just a little bit.
Yeah, according to the PA announcer, we hear it here, just holding on the Mustangs. Sorry, I was too caught up in the moment. I think I missed that flag.
That's happened a couple times this year where both of us, like, where there will just be a wild play, and it's easy to get caught up in the moment.
It's easy to feel like that's what I'm looking for that. And again, if you're at home and you think you can do better, you can't. You'll be an official. That's what they actually need. I got this job.
Yeah. This one, I'm not giving up anytime soon.
No.
2nd and 20 coming up for the Mustangs.
And this is going to put a damper on their plans. I mean, you're really backed up. I don't anticipate a ton of running here.
CJ Thompson with the quick toss.
Ooh, good break there, but then someone else to back him up. I was about to get really amped up to see, like, oh, he spun out of that, but there was someone right there.
And that was Seneca Gibbons with the catch. So that'll bring up 3rd down and a long 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
Give me credit to Liberty's defense at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, it's early. It's very early, but you got to give credit to them right here. They've come out, made some big stops, stopped them on 4th down, pushed them back a little bit on the penalty, and forced the penalty, and have now, made some good stops when they're bootlegging and pushing out a little bit.
Yeah, and in a year where we've commented a handful of times on teams maybe needing to up their tackling ability and their effort, Liberty has done really well tackling. I mean, that's exactly what kept them on that 4th and 1.
Yeah, gang tackling and everything else. Oof.
A lot of pressure on CJ Thompson.
He had 3 people in front of him right there.
3 men in his face and just not much to do. So that'll bring up 4th down, and I expect to see the punting unit. Would not expect a repeat attempt at a 4th down on this one.
No, I think
that would be a bold move.
Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for them, right? I believe the wind is going at their backs here, so they could get a good amount of air on this.
Almost blocked that kick. Again, it was a high snap.
They got a man there, but he does muff it a bit.
But he has some room to run. Again, some good returns for Liberty this evening.
I don't know who their returner is. It's the same one as before, but that has been a fantastic showing by him.
I believe that was, that was Jaden Bradley again on the return.
Did have that little bit of, we have a player down on the sidelines, it looks like. The Rancho player down on the sideline for the moment.
Oh, my goodness.
Liberty coaches and athletic track are kind of attending to him. That's, again, what you want to see from
class act.
Yeah, from schools and things of that nature.
And we're going to watch this replay. Just a solid return there. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a little bit of an extra hit at the end there. Yeah. Whatever happened, I don't know if he fell into something, or twisted his ankle, or
just went down awkwardly.
Yeah. I'm going to check the Dodger game really quickly.
Good call.
I have a chance just to see what the score is. 2-2 bottom 6. Thank you, producer Johnny. So he just lost Blake Snell, it sounds like, for the, taken out. I shouldn't say lost. That sounds a lot more grim than it actually is. Which is good. I don't like Blake Snell anymore.
No.
No. That ain't my guy.
Did I ever really like him? No, I didn't.
I mean, I had to like him when he was on the Padres, at least. The Padres are such lovable losers. He was also on the Rays.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's where he just came from. That was part of the trade, right? With the Dodgers?
No, he was on the Giants last season.
Gotcha.
I don't know if he was traded this year or not, but was he on the Rays this year?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. He's moved around quite a bit, so it is what it is. But he started on the Rays. He won his first Cy Young there. And then he got a second with the Padres 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
And then I know he was on the Giants, and he wasn't great. I don't know. I know that was last year. I don't know if he was still on them this year.
Wow. Yeah, it's not baseball season anymore anyway. It's football and hockey season. That's what October's all about when you're an Angels fan.
That's very fair. And, as a Red Sox fan, you get a little spoiled, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And we're going to take a quick time out here. And we are back, and thankfully we see the Rancho Verde player walking off on his own.
Yeah, it's always good to see him popping back up on his own power. That's what you want to see. It looks like it's number 19. Joseph Holmes, it's the kicker.
Wow. Yeah, always a scary sight when you see a player, any player down, but certainly wasn't down for as long as he was.
Yeah.
Really, really scary situation, but thankfully walking off.
And credit to the training staff, credit to the Liberty sideline as well, making sure he was okay.
Again, class act on the Liberty side.
Absolutely. But again, great to just see a player walking off on his own power.
Yeah, it looked like he just went down, just got hit along the sideline and went down awkwardly. Freak fluky accident, unfortunately. But we're back with a fresh set of downs for Liberty. 1st and 10 from about the 35-yard line. Oh, and a wonderful fake there.
And you get a couple yards out of that.
Yeah, and I think the team's just kind of feeling each other out right now. Not really...
I mean, we saw that one crazy beginning of the game. Right?
Yeah,
that really
true.
pushed the play. It really pushed pace, but you didn't see the offense based on that, right? You saw 2 runs and a pass. And
yeah,
it was gonna be it.
I mean that huge return really set them up.
This return from this last one, they would have had good field position no matter what, but the return was still pretty spectacular.
And that is a quick pitch over to Paris Peacock on the carry.
Showing his colors there.
Oh, well done,
Thank
sir.
You. That's what I'm going for. I was really trying to think what I could do with the name Peacock.
Yeah, that was solid.
Thank you.
Big 3rd and 6 coming up. And the last time they had a 3rd down, we saw that amazing pass.
We did. And play action to a rollout there.
Yep.
Lefty quarterback, too, so you got to watch that opposite side that you're kind of used to watching.
And a handoff this time.
And he's just motoring.
Wow,
really
good effort.
Close.
I'm not sure he quite got it, but again, we're going to see where they got the spot.
As of now, it doesn't look like they've got him there.
Now,
this is a very conservative reffing, umpiring crew right now.
it certainly is.
They're going to make you earn those yards. And as long as they're consistent, that's all that matters.
Yeah, for sure. And so that'll bring up 4th down and about 1 yard. 1.5 or so.
Yeah, you round up, right?
Yeah.
We call it 4th and long.
Yeah.
For fun.
And a handoff, and he's going to get that one for sure.
Easily.
And that was Trent Hollis on the carry.
We talked about this last week at the running game, just kind of pounding on the line, making sure that they're pushed back slowly but surely. It's death by 1,000 cuts. I mean, this wears a defense down.
And holy moly, did it ever last week. I mean,
Absolutely.
Canyon was committed to the run early on, and they were picking up, 3 yards here or there, but by the time the game ended, 4th quarter rolls around, defense was gassed. It felt like they were picking up 8 yards every time they touched the ball, at least.
Yeah, you were seeing, like I said, lots of, there were injuries around. That really changes the game script quite a bit.
For
but
sure.
At the same time, injuries, we talk about all the time in wrestling, like the more tired you are, the more likely you are to break your form, and that's when injuries tend to happen. We always hope for players to be happy, healthy, and successful. Rolls out, got a man.
Oh, he
same
does
play as before.
Oh, my goodness.
Didn't just receiver stopped on him. It looks like. But anyway, like you're saying, that game plan had to change because the players just, were getting hurt, they were getting injured, and they were getting tired because they were just getting leaned on the whole time.
And it's just demoralizing when they were just running it up the gut like that. I mean, they probably called 3 different plays that entire game.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, the quarterback would keep it, but for the most part, it was the same running play over and over again, and there was just no answer. Citrus Hill just could not stop them. No answer from the defense towards the end of the game. They were gassed.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
And, I mean, it is unfortunate. Like I said, I think Canyon may have just been the better team on that night, but they were not a better team by that many points.
No, I agree. I think if they played each other 10 times, it'd be a 5-5 even split down the middle. And that is going to bring up 3rd down. Another handoff there to Peacock this time. Just not much room to run.
Do you remember we were here a few weeks ago and I said San Jacinto were tough wrestlers. They were just really gritty, tough people. And that was something Coach Holmes, shout out to Stan Holmes at San Jack, And many coaches in wrestling will say, like, even if you're losing, you need to be tough. You want them to remember you because you don't want them to want to play you anymore. Even if you lose, even if you're behind, no matter what, they need to feel like, oh my gosh, they're still coming at me. They're still coming towards me. So that's where that nose guard, that defensive line is going to feel like they're just going to run at me again. No matter how many times I stop them, they're still coming at me.
And that is a quick toss over to Trent Hollis.
That's a big stop there.
That is a huge stop from Rancho Verde. It's going to bring up 4th down. So we will see what Liberty decides to do. It appears they are going to go for it.
You got the lead. You're, in a positive space. But you are a run-first team, so we'll see kind of what they have. Looks like a lot of players are coming out.
Okay.
Now, so it looks more like it's now.
Absolutely, it does.
That was
a little conversation on the sideline. Maybe think they were going for it.
I never played football like this, and I played with little kids and stuff. But I just always wonder what those conversations are like. Like how cocky, how confident are your coaches and coordinators?
And that's going to be a little bit short. That might have gotten tipped.
I think he just tried to put a little too much on that. Didn't get enough air beneath it.
Yeah,
Plus,
not enough arc.
The wind's in his face. So that was going to be a tough kick.
That certainly was. Would have been about a 38-yard field goal had he gotten it. Big stop for Rancho Verde there.
Absolutely. And after all we've seen, I mean, don't get me wrong, Rancho's shown some good stuff here and there, but they've given up. They've not made it on 4th down. They've barely been across the 50. Going close to the 40 or so, and they're still only down by one score. Only down by 7 still. No matter how many good runs that Liberty's broken off and how many good opportunities they've had, Rancho has held firm for the most part outside of that first 3 plays.
And we're coming up on the end of the first quarter here already. And we have a flag down right about the line of scrimmage.
Right about the holding area that you would expect.
Yep. And that is going to be a hold on Rancho Verde, and that is going to bring up the end of the first quarter. Liberty with the 7-0 lead, but this is certainly anyone's game.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, though. I think when you're looking at this as Rancho, like you made quite a few mistakes, and you're not much worse for wear from it.
Yeah, I would not say that their offense has really been clicking, and certainly their defense gave up a big play, and their special teams gave up some big returns. And holy moly, number 75 is huge.
Oh, man. Who is that?
Pierce Smith, 6'7", $190.
Well, don't say 6'7" in this generation.
Oh, my goodness. I wish I had not ever said that.
He's a big boy. It's like Spike from Little Giants. Oh, we got a pass to the outside.
Oh, he got tripped up, but still moving a little bit. Again, picked up more yards than I thought he was going to be honest with you. And sorry, that'll bring up the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't realize that wasn't the end of the first quarter.
I assumed that ran out the last play ran clock. Yeah.
So. That's interesting. It said zeros on this thing.
It did indeed.
All right.
But I guess because of the penalty.
Oh, the penalty. That makes sense. Yeah. They had to run one more. Okay. Just stopped it with just enough time or something like that.
So again, Liberty take the 7-0 lead into the second quarter.
Like I said, like I was saying earlier, I mean, they haven't quite made the offensive strides you want to see. They haven't quite gotten the successes that you want to see. Rancho's shown some brilliance this year.
Yeah.
They've had some moments where you're like, okay, the team is turning it around. But even with all the mistakes they've made tonight, and the couple of moments they haven't quite come through and be successful, they're still only down by 7.
Yeah, I agree. This is still anyone's game. They can calm their nerves a bit, try to get a little rhythm on the offense, and they're only one big play away from being right back in this thing.
Does Ohio State have any black uniforms?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
That's because that's what the stickers on the helmets. That's what I'm reminded of.
Yeah, the helmets definitely look Ohio State-ish.
Esque, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Rutgers.
Ooh, nice.
I recruited by Rutgers.
Did you really?
Yeah, I just didn't want to go to New Jersey.
Understandable. I'm not sure why anyone would want you.
Well, to be fair, look at me now. I ended up in Iowa, so it wasn't exactly a great trade-off.
You close to the Field of Dreams.
I was, actually. I always wanted to go, and I did not have the means of which to get there.
How far away was it from your college?
It was quite a few hours, actually. 3 maybe? 4.
Gotcha.
It was not exactly a big state, but it was basically about as far as you could get and still be in the same state. Much closer to the Mall of America, and I went in Minneapolis. I would go there more often.
How was that? I've never been.
It's basically like 8 of the same mall stacked on top of each other.
Gotcha.
There's like, it's not like there's a whole bunch of new stuff. It's, here's a big run.
This is a big run.
Stop talking about the Mall of America for a second.
That was like a handoff to Jimmy Cruz.
Jimmy Cruz had something
big
to
carry.
say.
And that was a huge run on that 2nd and 15. And he will pick up the first down.
Yeah, he was running like the Mighty Ducks through the Mall of America there.
That's a great reference. Is that D3? Was that the third one?
I don't remember. You're my hockey guy, man. You're going to help me.
Pretty sure that was when they were at Eaton Hall Academy.
Is it not 2? It's 3?
I think it was 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because 3, they played for Team USA against Iceland.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Mall of America is fun, but there's, 10 of the same stores. There's 15 lids. There's about 12 Annie Ann's. I mean, it's just all the same thing over and over again.
Love a good pretzel, so you never have too many Annie Ann's. Jimmy Cruz with the carry, picking up a handful of yards again.
There is a wedding chapel there, though.
Interesting. At Auntie Anne's?
Well, no, at the Mall of America. I'm assuming you can have your reception at Auntie Anne's.
Oh, my goodness. Auntie Anne's, Mrs. Fields, Cinnabon. And have that terrible Sparrow pizza.
Oh, yeah, that would be rough.
It's the only pizza I've ever had that's just not good.
My good friend Paul in our football league, he had a pizza buffet at his wedding.
That's amazing.
It was a really good time.
That is
actually.
awesome. That's not where you said you had bad. It had like peas on it or something.
Oh, that was in Ecuador.
It was in Ecuador. Okay.
Yeah. That was I was down there for my friend Ryan's wedding.
Okay.
He's a chiropractor down there. He actually was just here this past weekend. He went for his birthday and his brother's wedding. And he went back, but yes, it was the late night delivered pizza was the only thing open, and it showed up, and we went to bed hungry.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's how bad it was.
Speaking of disgusting, that was a great run on that.
Yeah, that run was gross.
Who was that? George Campbell on the carry. At first, that was Jimmy Cruz, but I checked my eyesight, and it is number 7, not number 2.
Yeah, those do look similar from up here, don't they?
They do indeed, and it is also my old age. Holy moly.
Wow.
Blue Jays up 9-2 after hitting a grand slam. Thank you, John Nunez, with the update on that one. And I know that hurts to give us that update.
Yes, 2 Dodger haters up here, but I'm sure it hurts your soul.
But at the end of the day, if there's a team that is capable of putting up,
you back,
putting up enough runs to come back, it is certainly the Dodgers.
Yeah, you can never really count them on. Isn't that what happened against the Yankees last year too? They were losing.
Oh my
and
goodness!
Came back.
Yeah.
And Freddie Freeman hit like a grand slam, I think, right, to walk it off.
Yeah, the Yankees were like
7 or something,
and they were like 1 out away from winning.
Yes,
or something.
that's what I remember that. Yeah. So I wouldn't count them out.
And they got an error that kind of led to the rally.
Was that the Aaron Judge one?
I think so.
He dropped it.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the football fans out there.
Yeah.
But baseball is still king in my heart. Even if the Dodgers end up winning. Another good run.
And this is kind of what we expected from Rancho Verde, try to establish the run.
Yeah. So we are at third. This is very similar to kind of the situation we've seen on the other side of in the first quarter.
It certainly is.
They, not quite as tight, as close as it was to a first down, but relatively close. Only a couple yards to go. Let's see if they can get there. Or if they draw something different up and try to make a pass.
And that'll be a handoff right back to Jimmy Cruz.
Room.
He has some room. He's got one man to beat.
Man got it.
But man, tremendously good run by Jimmy Cruz on the play to pick up that first down.
The senior's putting his team on his back right now. Let me carry you guys. Great job, Jimmy Cruz. Can't say anything but both his names.
Yeah, no, that is just a phenomenal sports name, no question about that. And a phenomenal athlete. Look at that vision.
We said at the same time.
Pinch Coke, you owe me a Coke. But I'll take it a Ghost energy drink.
Yeah, on cruise control there, man. That was fantastic.
Well done. Speed 2.
Another run right at the gut this time. Not a lot gained, but still a little something.
terrible sequel, Speed 2.
I don't remember it well.
Oh.
I remember watching it, you know, again when it first came out and it came to TV, like TBS or whatever it was on.
Oh God, that was bad. And the first one's amazing. The first one is just a phenomenal action film.
Yeah. The second one, it has Keanu, right?
No, it's not. He did not come back.
No, it's
Jason Patrick. I think.
Thank you.
And Willem Dafoe is the villain.
Which he's a great villain.
He is a great villain.
To be fair, if Willem Dafoe's in it, I'd probably give it a shot.
Oh, Boondock Saints.
Absolutely.
And American Psycho.
I forget he's in that, actually.
Hey, he's the detective in that.
We just watched Spider-Man.
Oh, that's true.
Recently.
Yeah.
You know, he's actually in this really artsy video game called Beyond Two Souls.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, him and Elliot Page.
Ah.
And there, it's a very, very sci-fi, creepy, over-the-top game. It's very interesting if you're into, like, story-driven. Can't really die, just check this story and play through it, kind of interactive stories.
Interesting.
Very, very cool.
And 3rd and 6 coming up for the Mustangs. Back to pass. Oh, a little bit short, and not going to be able to pick up that first down.
Had to come back for it. But then again, it was playing it safe by the quarterback there, just pulling it back a little bit. He had a couple of guys in front of him, so I think if you push that ball any further up, you may be looking at a possible pick.
Jalen White with the catch, and again, a pretty good spot though. So we are going 4th and 1 on this. You can almost fall forward and pick up that first down.
We said that last time.
That's true. There's no wood to knock on up here, unfortunately.
No, it's a very metal school.
Yeah, a lot of metal, a lot of plastic, some tape.
Yeah.
There's paper. Paper was once wood.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Although I have no concept of how you make paper.
I've actually watched quite a few videos on it just for fun.
We got a timeout on the field, it looks like. Rancho Verde saw something they didn't like, and maybe want to make sure they get this one right after not picking up that first down last time around.
And I think that's important. I mean, if you miss 2 4th downs in a row like that, I think you'd really demoralize your team a little bit. Like,
yeah,
this is gonna. I mean, I'm not going to say this is the game or anything like that, but this is going to go a long way towards Rancho's confidence, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum from a play like this. Either way, Liberty shuts this down. There's a huge momentum swing for them, getting those 2 big stops on 4th down. And if you're Rancho, you pick up that first down and you're marching towards the end zone.
Yeah, and you're right there then. I mean, like we were saying, they've made a fair amount of mistakes in the beginning of this game. Not so much that you're out of it, but they're only down by a touchdown. You've got to pick this one up. Put yourself in position. We only got 6 minutes left until the half.
And I am still blown away at how tall Pierce Smith is. He is the tallest person in this stadium. Like, it's not even close.
I think you're right.
I think if I sat on your shoulders, we would not be that tall. And that is Jimmy Cruz breaking out to the left.
Good blocking.
And he is going to walk into the end zone, and that'll be instruments up. Big Rancho Verde first down.
And just talked about that.
Yeah.
And they definitely, great opportunity after the timeout. That obviously worked for them.
Huge timeout and play call by Coach Zomalt. Again, walking into the end zone. Jimmy Cruz, amazing play.
Some good sportsmanship there by him walking out of the end zone as well.
I mean, he had to leave the end zone eventually.
No, he was tapping into the player.
I'm just kidding.
But you're absolutely, you know what? Now that you mention it, he shouldn't have.
He could have gone to the metal detention out on the track. Yeah.
The boom box. I think it's Boo Box, right, from Hook.
Great movie. Not appreciated in its time.
No.
And the kick is up and good. So Rancho Verde tying this game.
And in great passion, too. Let's take a look at it again. Good camera angle.
Tremendously good. Just bouncing out to the left.
Look at all that space. Good blocking by the receiver. Good total team football there.
Although I will say, Jimmy Cruz holding the football out, scares me a little bit after the amount of times we've seen players drop it at the half-yard line in the NFL this year. It's been like 3 or 4?
More than it should be.
Yeah.
I can't imagine if I just don't understand the concept in my head of not being like, I'm all the way in, now I can put the football down.
Uh-huh.
Like, force fumbles, they are what they are, but how many times has somebody dropped it? Isn't this the premise of the Chad Powers
Is that what
show
it is?
as well? He dropped it and then he got disgraced.
Oh, my goodness. I've not watched it. I've seen the clips on or the commercials on Hulu, but
yeah,
I haven't gotten around to it.
That's the premise in the beginning, that's how he got disgraced, quote unquote.
Ah. Well, 6:29 left in the half. Liberty will be back to receive and looking to respond. High kick.
High kick, absolutely.
And
not giving it to their... I think that was not sending it back to the same guy who's returning it.
Yeah, I think the intention was certainly not to let him get a huge return on this one. Man, I still cannot get over how we are already in week 9. Next week is potentially the last week of the season.
Yeah, my dude, we're a month from Thanksgiving right now.
Oh, I cannot wait. Best time of the year.
I mean, okay.
I can sit. It's a phenomenal holiday. You sit around, you eat a bunch of food, and you watch football all day long.
In general, I absolutely agree with you. I wish the food was better.
I mean, you could make anything.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is, right?
But, man, stuffing, sweet potato casserole, all that. Mashed potatoes.
Outside here.
A little toss over and a spin move. Not going to make much of it afterwards.
There's some good tackling.
That was some great tackling on the play.
Yeah. No, I think, like my wife said, she grew up having Yoshinoya on Thanksgiving Day. It was like a family tradition almost.
And that was Dominic Hall on the catch. I normally hate Yoshinoya, but I love the fact that that's like a family tradition, so I can't hate it in that instance. That's cool. That's a cool tradition.
It's also before she found out she had celiac disease, so it was quite literally killing her. So now she's disappointed. She has to have gluten-free Yoshinoya.
Do they even have that?
Not really.
Okay, I was saying.
You kind of have to make it. I can make fried rice at home.
That's cool, though. It's awesome that the tradition lives on. And speaking of living on, that was a good play. Big tackle. Great catch.
I think what happened
Chris DeBose on that catch.
The coverage on DeBose there from Rancho, I think he sprinted towards the quarterback. I think the quarterback was taken off and left him open.
Yep.
Let's take a look here.
Good little fake there. And yeah, that is exactly what happened.
Right here, yeah, he's running in on it, thinking that the quarterback's going to take off, and credit to the quarterback.
Good tackling on the play, but yeah, that is kind of the upside of having a little bit of a mobile quarterback. Yeah. They can open things up for you when they take off with their legs. And as we said for the last couple of weeks, Michael Vick and Madden, it's practically a cheat code.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Ooh, there's some tough tackling trying to happen right now.
DeBose with the carry. So the big catch on the last play and the carry right now. And time ticking down in the second quarter, moving quickly.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes. Rancho has used a timeout. That's important to keep in mind here. They used it to get that touchdown right.
A huge timeout call. We got 2nd and 7. And we may be heading back to Paris Peacock on the play. And that is exactly where we go. And he picks up a couple yards on the play.
Say not too much there. That was a good defensive hold. Now let's see if they can get him one more time.
Yeah, so that'll bring up a big 3rd down if you're Liberty.
Yeah, depending on what happens with this play, if you have to kick it back, that's going to give the Rancho a fair amount of time.
Fair amount of time, 2 timeouts, and they get the ball to start the second half.
That's true. I forget.
So if you're Liberty, you're looking to nullify everything I just said by picking up this first down.
Another handoff, and it looks like he's
still moving. Oh,
broken through. But
he may have got just enough. We're going to see where they spot this, but it looked like
really conservative spot again.
Yeah, I would agree because it looked like he rolled over a couple of Rancho players, never really touched the ground until he was. Yeah, but this is going to bring up a very close 4th down, right?
It looks like we're absolutely sitting at a 4th and 1, 4th and short.
Yeah.
Really similar position to where Rancho was at when this same situation came up. I think it might be 10 yards further back, but this is a big decision because if they don't get it, Rancho starts at the 50.
Yeah. Great field position with plenty of time left, just under 3 minutes left in this half.
You're
With 2 timeouts.
You've got to assume you're
Yeah,
back.
this has got to be Paris Peacock
right?
all the way.
Couple jumps, but
Yeah,
nothing
Rancho
offsides.
almost jumped there.
Well, maybe they're not going to snap it.
They are not trying to draw Rancho offside, and good discipline from Rancho Verde.
Great job. It was close, but they held firm. That's something big. As coach is going to be excited about that.
So is that your Thanksgiving plan this year? Making fried rice
or something like that?
That's cool.
Yeah, fried rice. We've made risotto in the past.
Oh my goodness! Look at you, like Chef Ramsay over here.
Yeah, my wife calls me Chef Jeff.
That's not bad.
She enjoys that.
I like the rhyme.
Yeah, she's very alliterative to a certain degree. Not quite alliterative, I guess more of a rhyme. But yeah, during COVID, I learned how to cook quite a bit, and that was kind of the thing I put my mind to, and so. Now I get to cook. I cook all our real food. She cooks like the day-to-days because she's home all day.
Yeah.
Because she's retired. Thank you for her military service. But on the big holidays, I do a lot of the big cooking.
That is cool. And they are still going for it on this 4th down. Let's see what they have dialed up here. And quick handoff. That is to Hollis, and he's got that first down.
I think he does. Yep. I know. I was waiting to see if there was another really conservative spot.
But again, as you pointed out, it's been a consistent conservative spot. So
yeah.
It's not like it's leaning one way by any means.
No, absolutely not. And that is their kind of two-headed monster for Liberty as well, by the way. 2 seniors, both hitting right around 671 on the season for Paris Peacock and 688 yards for Trent Hollis. And just 4 less carries for the season.
I'm not sure how tall Paris Peacock is, but he would be tough to bring down. He's a big kid. And you've got the quick speed of Hollis.
No, you really got your Sonic and Knuckles situation like they have in Detroit. There's a pitch. And kind of stumbling over people there.
At some point, he'll be brought down.
Doesn't even look like he was. Maybe right at the end.
Yeah.
That is a big push. And something to keep in mind, we saw the kick going the other way with the wind in their face earlier when they weren't able to punch it in. This time the wind's going to be at their back. They're in a bit more of a favorable situation.
And clock's still ticking down. Got about a $1:40 left in this half.
2 timeouts apiece. Unfortunately, there's no shed in the past the end zone on this going this direction.
No. Was it homecoming where we were here and they had like people sitting out there? Like
yes, they had a. I don't think it was home. Was it homecoming?
I think it might have been. Because didn't they do like the Mario Kart theme?
Yeah, I do kind of remember that, but I don't know if it was the first game we were here as well. Quarterback's out to the outside. He's.
Oh, what a pass.
Man. What a catch as well.
Absolutely. Catch by Brendan Atkins. Tremendously good pass because there were a couple Rancho Verde guys in that vicinity. If that pass was a little bit lower or a little bit higher, it's going to be intercepted.
I mean, that's just a great play by both players there. Good job on the offense.
And 1:11 left in the half. And it looks like we have a
timeout. I'm going to assume that was Liberty.
That was indeed. I'm trusting the scoreboard on this one, which is a risky proposition sometimes.
I mean, they are volunteers a lot of the time.
That's true.
You get your adjunct duty. Who runs the scoreboard at Citrus?
I don't know. Whoever ran it last week, though, at one point it said like 71 minutes left in the quarter.
I forgot about that. Mike Herring. Okay. Thank you, Producer Johnny. Mike Herring, our athletic tech at Citrus, runs it. It sounds like he does a lot, has a lot of hats.
Yeah, understatement of the century. Swiss Army knife, if you will. Jack of all trades.
Gadget guy.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget. High snap there.
Airing it out now.
But he's got his man.
And he was wide open. Well, wide open. Found a good spot in the defense, I should say.
Certainly did.
I wouldn't call it wide open, but he did find a soft spot.
That might have been. Yeah, Dominic Hall on the catch there. So really mixing it up. But moving the ball down the field. Just under a minute left. And so they are Liberty trying to punch this into the end zone while also giving Rancho Verde not much time left to make a play as well.
Liberty is they share the possession.
Oh man!
Defender fell down, but the pass was just a little too high.
Yeah. Looking for Dominic Hall in the end zone.
That does stop the clock.
It does indeed. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, he had Dominic Hall open in there, just couldn't quite make that connection.
It's worth noting again, like I was saying, that Liberty really shares the ball in possession between all of its offensive players. Their receivers are all very close in yardage.
Yeah, and receptions.
Yeah, and receptions. They've got the 2-headed running backs here, and they also have a third who's over 150 yards. So, I mean, this is a very balanced kind of share the field sort of offense.
Yeah, there's not one guy to shut down.
Yeah. It's like the Patriots of old, where you don't want to pick anyone in fantasy because everyone's touching the ball at some point.
Oh, don't even remind me. I picked Trevion Henderson in 2 leagues, I believe, and I'm really getting frustrated because Ramondre Stevenson has like 18 fumbles on the year, and this is the only situation where running back isn't benched for fumbling the football.
So Ramondre Stevenson in my league, my redraft league, is like my 4th running back, I want to say, which is fine for your 4th running back, but he's in my Dynasty league as well. So I actually have him starting in that league because there's 3 running backs in that league who start. It's a really big team, actually. And I was upset when, Henderson was coming up. I was like, oh, he's never going to touch the ball again. And lo and behold.
And delayed handoff there, and not much
really
room to run. So that will bring up 4th down. I think the thing with Trevion Henderson is he's a better pass catcher than Ramondre Stevenson, but they haven't been playing from behind.
Really been needing to do that.
The offense has been playing well. The defense has been playing well. Replay here.
Liberty just called a timeout as well. So they're really
final timeout, I believe.
Yeah. Great defensive stop. Just everyone was there. I mean, this is where we're talking about the small things. Good season, bad season, doesn't matter. You do the small things right, and the good things happen.
Yep.
We talked about this in wrestling because wrestling is such a individualized sport, right? The team wins when I win, and when I win when I do my job, right? And that's what we're doing here with Rancho. What is your job? Your job is to seal this gap and make sure no one gets through. If they pass it over your head and do something else, that's not your problem. Trust your team to do what they need to do.
And a big 4th down coming up. Excuse me, 3rd down.
The 3rd? It says 4th on there.
It says 4th on the sideline. And it's going to be a little bit overthrown there.
Outside.
And so that was a turnover on down. That is huge for Rancho Verde. And they will have 26 seconds left to try to make some. Oh, wait, there's a flag down around the 10-yard line.
Ooh, that could hurt.
This could certainly hurt. Some conversation from the officials. And let's see what they call.
It's dead ball, it sounds like. Unsportsmanlike on Rancho. So it's still the 1st down. So the play still stands. Okay. It was an after the play situation.
But there are a lot of people in this stadium holding their breath.
Yeah, that was a very quiet stadium. Probably the quietest I've heard it here in a while. So that's still a pretty good turnout for Dodger game and everything else.
That's true.
So we have the big pass, airs it out, just overthrows it, puts a little too much on it.
And pass intended for Dominic Hall. So Rancho Verde will get the ball back with 26 seconds left in this half. 2 timeouts left, though.
I think Liberty's coach is going to be pulling this hair out right now. They've had so many opportunities, or several opportunities, I should say. I mean, not that many, as I'm alluding to. Several opportunities to really capitalize on some mistakes, and they just haven't. They've had their missed field goal. They didn't capitalize here. They threw that interception right after the stop.
That is true. And we got run up the middle.
Pretty conservative play call.
Yeah, not going anywhere. I think Rancho Verde may just be content taking this tie into the half.
Letting the clock run. The kids are still looking like, no, I think that's it.
I think they are going to take this to the half. Hard to predict that. We thought that was going to be the case in the Orange Vista game a couple weeks ago. They ended up marching down the field and putting the ball between the uprights and picking up some points.
I remember that. It was like 37 seconds or something, right?
Absolutely it was. And then carry that momentum into the second half. So you never know. An interesting game so far. Again, I don't think anyone's running away with this, and at times it looks like Liberty picking up some momentum, but Rancho Verde coming up with a huge stop there. And other times Rancho Verde with the momentum, and Liberty coming up with a huge stop. So this is anyone's game.
Absolutely.
It'll be interesting to see where this goes in the second half. But we'll be back in after halftime for this second half.
Beauty.
Okay, no, it's wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're enjoying tonight's game. Please turn your attention to the field as we begin our halftime show. Kicking things off is your Rancho Verde Varsity cheerleaders. Joining them are our mini Mustang team. Great job to our Rancho Verde Varsity cheerleaders. Now joining them are our mini Mustang cheerleaders, showing off their Mustang pride. Now closing out the show, please welcome our award-winning Crimson Regiment Marching Band, a proud two-time Rose Bowl parade representative. They are performing their show, Lux.
It's like took a while. I'm supposed to go left or right now. That's right.
Yeah?
Okay, have good.
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, okay, sure.
Did they have a game now?
You gonna see it? Yeah, it's not looking too hot for LA. That kind I saw 42, 40-11. Yeah, Otani hit a 2-1 home run with Kike Hernandez. Baez and Otani hit a home run, Andy Baez and Otani scored. But I'm bringing it up on my phone right now. Where's our other guy? Isn't he in band or something? Isn't he saying something about the band?
I found another charger.
You guys can head down. East? Who's coming up? You could have handed it to me, right? Instead of you writing down on it.
Oh, okay, wait, camera. Bro, where's your, did you buy your partner? Are you in the bed?
No, I'm... Oh, yeah. He's gonna be getting it close.
Bro, where is your partner?
No, well, I have to be up here anyway to train him, so...
So you want to?
No, yeah, I'm gonna have to show him how to do it. I'm gonna train... He's a man. But when he comes up, I'm gonna train him for a little bit, then go down. I didn't know. Oh.
That's getting uncomfortable.
Hello. Me. Yeah, for right now, and then we're waiting on a guy for a look. This is his first. This is.
And we are back for the second half. And tie game here. An interesting first half.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, some big plays, some big stops, a little bit of everything. Some miscues, big returns, some short kicks like we just saw. So we've seen a bit of everything, but definitely a tight game here. Some good running from both teams too.
100%. This is the kind of game where coaches really earn them, their stripes, right? There's been some mistakes, there's been some good stuff, there's been some bad stuff, but like at the end of the day, there hasn't been enough offense at this point. So now you got to make all those crazy adjustments. Like the defense is making the stops, the defense is coming through, and the offense has been misfiring. So the coaches really come through here. Now, defensive coordinators, I'm sure they're having a great time. But everybody else is sitting on pins and needles wondering when they're going to start moving the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. We've seen Dillard try to air it out a bit. Sometimes a little successful on that touchdown. Other times interception. So, again, we've seen a little bit of everything. But we're going to see something from Rancho Verde's offense here.
That's a good tackle.
That is a good tackle. And again, we've been seeing some good tackling in this game, whereas that has been a topic of conversation at times this year.
Yeah.
Where tackling has been hit or miss, pun intended.
And just as a high school coach, that's the kind of stuff that really makes you mad.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to do anything that you shouldn't be able to do, right? This is like laying down a bunt in baseball. This is throwing it over the plate.
Yeah.
This is, getting in a good stance in wrestling. This is being able to swim in water polo. We're playing football. Tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where people get really upset as a coach. I'm not asking you to run, the Philly special here.
And we'll get second and down here.
Air it out.
He just top airing it out. He does have his man. My goodness. What a catch.
And this is kind of the opposite of what we were seeing from the first half. We're seeing a lot better movement, a lot more respect the pass now. I mean, you're already making them second guess what they were doing, because now it's not just the run. You've got to watch out for those big open zones.
Big catch by Givens on that. Yeah, we saw some big fourth downs.
Yeah.
Some conversions, some stops.
It was an exciting little moment.
Yeah.
I mean, for how, the score looks, it was actually a relatively exciting game.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, we talked about this before. It's nice of them to really bring out the close scoring, exciting games for us every time we show up. Shout out to Rancho. Shout out to Team Vision. Shout out to everybody who shows up and gives us these good times.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the Rancho video crew and the Team Vision production crew all around doing a great job. Especially
100%.
Especially the camera angles on the replay. My goodness, it makes our job easier.
That's why I keep telling people they can't do it like I do, right? This is it. Number 75 back out there, too. Just having to lean way down to hear everybody. This is a man.
That certainly is. Jolly Green Giant out there. And CJ Thompson back to pass, and he's got his man.
Got some space. He's just got to get it to the outside. Good tackle, though. Get him out of bounds.
Good catch by Blocker on the play. And we are under attack from some bugs up here. Little mosquito-ish things, whatever they're.
Usually that the wind is whipping through here a lot more so than it is tonight. It's not quite as windy as it usually is.
It's not, but there's one of the plagues is bringing bugs of some kind.
Yeah, well.
Locusts.
End of days to a certain extent.
It might be.
We are at Crimson. I mean, rivers are running red.
This is true.
Not really anywhere to go on that one. Bit of a broken play. Still makes a couple of falls forward.
Jimmy Cruz hoping the seas would part in front of him on that play.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm a fan of the Book of Exodus. My references will be plenty tonight.
I mean, I was going to go with Prince of Egypt, the old movie, but
phenomenal. Honestly, underrated animated film.
Oh, it was fantastic. It's
the
one of my
soundtrack,
favorites.
the cast is amazing.
And this is what the people come here for, is outdated movie references.
That's not outdated. I mean, the story is like thousands of years old, in fairness.
It came in a clamshell from VHS, if I remember correctly. Had it at my grandmother's. We put it in the rewinder after we watched it, because my grandmother had a rewinder. which is the best invention ever.
But you don't want to get hit with those fees and blockbusters. Oh my goodness.
That is a big moment there. Let's hope everybody's okay.
That was a big collision. My goodness.
Everyone's getting up, even a little slowly.
He is wobbly. He is
getting
wobbly.
off the field for a minute.
Yep. And man, we'd like to see someone going out there help him.
Yeah, the utmost important here is the safety of the player. So it's nice to see him kind of moving on his own power now.
That was a scary moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that helmet off him ASAP.
Training staff taking care of him, so that's good to see.
That is. He certainly got his bell rung there.
Same thing for the Liberty player, getting off the field, taking care of himself.
All right, 3rd and 8 coming up.
Got Jimmy Cruz in the backfield, 3rd and 8. Let's see where they go with it.
And CJ Thompson back to pass.
Nice quick pass, nice short rain here, but it looks like he's going to turn into a fair amount.
Big hit along the side. And that was Galloway with the catch.
And it does look like he got that first down.
Big first down for Rancho Verde.
We've been talking about how conservative they were going into this half, and how conservative the spots have been, but that was a good spot for them.
That was indeed.
Looks like the Blue Jays may pull out the impossible tonight too, and showing the score there. I appreciate that.
No problem.
This is the conspiracy, though, so we don't get a salary cap.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
Which I'm okay with.
You're okay with no salary cap, or you're okay with a salary cap?
No salary cap. I don't think you need it. I don't believe you do. I think you need players. I think you need owners to be incentivized to spend money.
I think you need that. I do think you need to get rid of the deferred contracts.
I agree with that. You need to close some loopholes.
Yeah, for sure. And don't get me wrong, the smart GMs will always figure out the loopholes.
Yeah.
Even as soon as you close a loophole, the smart GMs will find a new one.
Yeah, or the mafia will get involved, and you'll have betting scandals. That's the other option nowadays.
This is true.
That's a whole nother can of worms I don't know if we have time for. Nice pitch. Good amount of yards.
Yeah, good amount of yards. Almost picked up the first down on that second down play.
That was a great little play there.
It really was. And so that'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, let's see where they go. I'm going to assume Jimmy. Is that Jimmy?
That was a run, certainly, and it is enough to pick up the first down. I don't believe that was, let's see, that was 2. Jimmy Cruz.
Yeah.
So Rancho Verde first down. Again, solid drive from Rancho Verde here. Start this second half.
And they're doing what they want to do. This is the kind of thing that Liberty was expected to be doing as well. They're pounding the ball on the inside. They're giving them good opportunities to move. They're not really, I mean, we saw that one big pass down the middle there, but otherwise it's been to the outside and run the ball. Up the gut here. Not too many yards, but enough to get closer.
Second and 4. Again, chewing up all type of clock on this drive.
Yeah, taking a while to get there, considering this is the first drive of the game of the half.
And thank you, Jeff, for flicking the bug that it was attacking me on my shoulder.
It's like a large beetle. I won't lie to you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Because I appreciate you doing that without like alerting me to it, because I would have screamed like a small child.
You know, the microphones are on here. I don't know if we need that recorded to camera, but I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't need documentation of that, for sure.
Yeah, no, quick, decisive. I used to get that when I lived in Texas. There were bugs everywhere.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You gotta just kind of react.
little known fact, my family almost moved to Texas at one point. My mom caught one glimpse of a scorpion and decided we would not be moving to Texas.
You know, when my wife and I were out there, and she was stationed in Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, I went to visit her, and there were a few scorpions that got into her house at that time.
And that was Jimmy Cruz close to the end zone, but not quite. That is going to bring up fourth down.
And very short.
Very short. We'll see what Rancho Verde does here.
But there were a couple scorpions in, and it is a core memory of her stomping one out and it not dying right away, and her saying, "This is not what we agreed upon for the scorpion." It is one of my favorite things about us first starting to date, is that little moment.
Yeah, I don't know at what point scorpions were created, but that was certainly a mistake. Those are terrifying little creatures. Could you imagine if they were any bigger, if they were even the size of a chihuahua? My goodness.
I think we've seen that in Clash of the Titans. I don't think he's going to get there.
I don't believe so either. Jimmy Cruz looks like he will be stopped short.
Speaking of Clash of the Titans, that was an unstoppable force and an immovable object right there.
That was indeed. What a big stop for Liberty. My goodness.
Yeah, he's disappointed, but it was good to see a teammate pick him up there.
Oh, just good job to slow him down and
good gang tackling with people in the backfield. I mean, there's only so much you can do sometimes. We talked about this with everyone doing their job, right? Your job is to block, your job is to run, your job is to do this. If one person breaks down, the team breaks down. Somebody's got to make sure that you get into the end zone there, and it falls on everyone when someone doesn't.
That looked like that might have been Luke Felix with that first touch on Jimmy Cruz. Great play to slow him down just enough for some extra guys to get in there to help him out.
Yeah, Felix in there, quick like a cat.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. I'm really working for it today.
Thank you.
It's the outside. That's dangerous with in the end zone.
Oh, man, he has got some room to run.
Breaks it out, really opens it up. Never mind. I take it back. A dangerous play that really worked out for them.
That is Paris Peacock on the carry.
Yeah, take it to Paris. That's a Brevet song.
Is that really?
Yeah, Paris. I want to take you to Paris.
Gotcha.
It's a great song.
That is a good song.
Yeah, right.
That was a dangerous play. You're not wrong.
And he got a couple people on him. I mean, he was right there.
Yeah.
This is what we talk about the tackling. He's strong and he's moving.
He is a big kid and tough to bring down.
Mm-hmm. That's pitch to the outside. Lots of space.
Man,
and speed, too.
Speed. Holy moly.
Seam.
And brought down around the 40-yard line.
Great job to make that tackle there. He's really only had that man to beat. If he didn't, he's gone. But that was a tremendous run.
Great carry by Trent Hollis. And a quick score update. Toronto will take game one, winning 11-4.
Huge, massive Dodger hater here, fully and full on. Though I do appreciate me some Vin Scully. We'll make sure to say that because you are
absolutely not. I'm a full realist, really.
I think this is where we were when I found that out about you.
Yeah. Anyway. You thought you were like teeing me up to have just a solid take.
I remember that a few weeks ago.
And I woke up and chose violence that morning.
Really did. I would never. You give me 1,000 chances to guess that. I never would have been there.
And that is Hollis with the carry again.
He is really shifty.
He is indeed.
This is that Shane Vereen type, that Danny Woodhead. Just get the ball and get some space.
And we have a Rancho player down on the field, unfortunately.
Again, great on the training staff to be there, take care of these young men.
And also in the sports world, Alex Ovechkin getting goal 899, closing in on 900 on his career.
Wow.
Yeah, unbelievable.
How old is Ovechkin now?
This is good. I believe this is his last year.
How old is he?
God, he's got to be. He was drafted, I believe, in 2003. Would have been 18 at that point. So he's pushing 40.
A little bat flying around here getting his bugs. There it comes right here.
Oh, my goodness. That's a circle of life action right there. Protecting us. Thank you, Batman.
Thank you, Batman. Ah, man, Ovechkin, though. I don't even know what to say at that point.
It's fun to watch. Great career.
Feels like a lot of our greatness players are starting to retire. So.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Whether you liked him or hate him or not, I mean, Kershaw's retiring. You've got Mike Trout's getting older. He can't last much longer.
No.
You've got Ovechkin now.
Yeah, Ovechkin and Crosby will probably hang it up soon. Yeah.
Trying to think of football. I mean, I guess Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson will both hang it up in the next couple of years.
I don't think either of them are really considered an all-time great, but so be it.
I would argue Aaron Rodgers will end up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure about Russell Wilson at this point.
You're the one who brought up that maybe he's played his way out to the Hall of Fame.
Which is weird. I don't know how many times we've seen that in
someone
sports.
Who was definitely on the uprise and then fell off.
Although this week, I think we've seen Chauncey Billups play his way out of the Hall. He's already in the Hall, and I think he's played his way out.
A different kind of play, though.
Yeah.
You know, you could get out of it. I didn't know you could be so bad in a different thing that they get in a different sport, actually, that you can get taken out of the Hall in the sport you were good in. Oh, Chauncey.
That's an ugly look for the NBA.
Yeah.
And we get a handoff right back to Paris Peacock. And attempting to bring him down.
Yeah, he's still moving for a while there. I mean, it was just tough to get him to the ground.
It certainly was. But there was like slow forward progress, so they couldn't blow it dead.
Waiting.
And that'll bring up third down.
Paris Peacock and Trent Hallis are both seniors, according to Max Prep. So
it is Chris DeBose's team next year.
More than likely. I guess we get Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. Got to hang it up soon, too.
True.
Right? Is there anyone else left?
Oh, my goodness.
That's a huge run.
That is a huge, just broken play. And that is Paris Peacock on the carry.
This is the kind of thing Liberty expected to do. They moved the ball through the ground, and that was all they needed, right?
Man, that was just great job by the O-line to create those huge gaps.
So we've seen two, both teams marched down the field, and only one came away successful. Let's take another look at that. Actually, we're going to set up for the kick here. And I think this is where the coaching really came through, right?
Yeah.
Admittedly, not getting in the end zone in that 4th and 1.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Was a huge detriment, but at the same time, I mean, you saw a pretty good offense get all the way down the field and just come up barely short. On the other end, you saw big plays out of Liberty.
And here we go. Just a full head of steam.
Yeah.
Great vision, and walks in untouched, really.
Yeah, good blocking by the receivers as well down the field.
Yeah.
That's a full team touchdown. We talked about that on the other side. If you're not getting into the end zone, somebody didn't do their job. Yeah. It looked like everybody kind of did their job here.
Great play call and just making it look easy out there. Paris Peacock with the touchdown, and Liberty takes a 14-7 lead with 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah. I mean, that's just that thing I'm going to preach over and over again. Your individual successes lead to team triumph.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I don't know if a coach said it to me or not.
You should take credit because it is that good. And who's going to fact check you? Oh, no. Oh,
that
man.
went out of bounds. I thought that was getting taken.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous.
We got a flag on the play, though. Maybe he touched it early. It's right around the 55 is the flag.
Is that a flag for kicking it out of bounds?
Well, he hit the player first. I'm assuming he touched it early. Maybe it wasn't quite 10 yards.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we will find out.
Yeah, let's see what they're doing here.
A little conversation with Zomalt.
I'm going to assume that does mean that it was absolutely an early touch then.
And that is against Liberty.
That's a sign for pass interference there, yeah? Was it a free kick or was it a... You know what? I'm going to have to jump into the rule book at some point. I still haven't looked up that weird one.
No, was that game one where it was just at Orange Vista? Yeah, it was like a jump shot motion.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was insane. I think he just made up that call on that Orange Vista game.
I think there's an old Robin Williams skit about that, actually. I shouldn't say skit. Routine.
All right, so Rancho Verde with really solid field position. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Down by a score.
They really need to get something together here.
They do. And quick toss over to Jimmy Cruz. He's got a hole, and he will pick up a few yards on the play.
Hey, that's a good solid gain, but now you've still got to keep that momentum going. I mean, time's going to knock me on your side. Now it's going to become a very interesting game of possessions.
I'm going to be really disappointed next year when we don't have the ability to say Jimmy Cruz's name.
I'm going to be upset about it too. I really do like Jimmy Cruz.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's Jimmy or James. It says Jimmy on this, so I'm imagining so. But James Cruz.
James Cruz is not bad either.
Nah, but Jimmy's better.
It is, yeah.
He's got a lot of people in the back. A lot of people in trouble. He's going to try to make something out of nothing. I don't think he quite. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Could have been much, much worse. And that'll bring up the end of the third quarter. Yeah, Liberty with the 14-7 lead. Rancho looking to end up in the end zone on this drive.
Kind of needing to, if I'm being honest. I think they do.
Yep, especially with how much time Liberty can chew off the clock when they get the ball back.
Credit to Thompson there. That's a lot. That could have been a bad loss.
Yeah, and credit to him for hanging on to the ball too.
Yeah. Once we talked about that, live to fight another day. Didn't force it, didn't move, didn't give up. Really found a good spot.
Although I can't wait for next week when we can use the line from the Water Boy in perfect context. Last game of the season, can't hold anyone back.
We've been trying to use it all year.
Yeah.
It's just been practicing. I've just been practicing for the last game of the season.
Yeah. We embrace practice, unlike Allen Iverson.
Great callback.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Why not a 25-year-old reference?
You could have gotten.
We got Prince of Egypt. We got that. Why not a 25-year-old reference?
You got Ted Lasso, but you went with Allen Iverson, the OG. Yeah. Let's get some real oldies in here. Maybe we can make a Citizen Kane reference.
Oh, man. I can't wait until next week when we use the word playoffs for Orange Vista. Get a Jim Mora reference.
Oh, man, that would be fun. Playoffs. Anyway, flipping the field here. Let's see what they come up with on 3rd and 3. About 3.
And C.J. Thompson will pass.
He's got a man. Nice catch.
What a great catch. That looked like Shannon Blocker on the catch. And perfectly placed.
Yeah. That's a good play. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, really beautiful play call. Great execution. Bring up a fresh set of downs. And we're going to get this replay. Great angle from the
good angle. I love the camera crew.
Camera crew here in Rancho Verde and Teen Vision. Awesome
beautiful catch. Good slow-mo, too.
Yeah.
Put it on his highlight reel. Get the kid the copy.
That is a web gem for sure.
Absolutely.
And Jimmy Cruz with the carry.
Oh, he's got some speed. He's got some space, too. Good blocking.
Wow.
There it is. No flags on the field.
That'll bring instruments up. My goodness, what a run from Jimmy Cruz.
Absolutely. What a comeback, too. Coming short on the 4th and 1 earlier, able to break it out and really break it open. This is what you want to see out of your seniors in your leadership. It's senior night. Put the team on your back. Doesn't matter if you made a mistake. You're now going to get into the end zone and make it happen. Another great angle from the camera crew.
Yeah,
almost bounce out here, and then here comes that block. A little bit in the back maybe, but it's okay. We get him into the end zone.
Yeah, Jimmy Cruz looked like he might have been getting stopped at the line of scrimmage and says, no, thank you. I'm going to bounce to the outside.
Yes, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes, indeed. Jimmy Cruz into the end zone.
Yeah, cruising USA.
Cruz saying that end zone is no mission impossible for me, sir.
Oh, that was good.
That was not my best, and we may get an offsides call here on Liberty.
Oh, yeah. Quickly, too. He was emphatic about that.
And so we'll get a second kick here.
From the 2. Yeah, give it another shot. Why not, right?
Absolutely. lining up for the extra point. Oh my goodness, that is a huge block. Oh my goodness.
Who is that kicking? This is a beautiful touchdown.
Yeah, great run on the outside for Jimmy Cruz. Again, just coasting into the end zone.
Yeah, so I think that might be a different kicker than
that's right, because the kicker did get hurt earlier in this game.
On the kickoff. Was it a kickoff or a punt? It was one of those two. So, I mean, that's a no-win situation to a certain extent.
Oh
right?
man, it could end up being huge. Big stop for Liberty on that, who was back to receive with the lead. 11:22 left in the game.
Okay, so this is Joseph Holmes. This is the one who was hurt earlier. So this maybe it's a different kicker that they had for that.
And a high kick again, making sure they don't have much of a return. Oh man.
Ooh, that was a bit messy, but looks like it came away the way we'd expect.
Reed Kaiser.
It's another good name.
Yeah, that is. Reed Kaiser Soze with the... Thank you for getting my Usual Suspects reference, Jeff.
Absolutely. You know, I actually saw that movie for the first time like 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. It was my buddy Ryan was in town, and we were just hanging out. And we're trying to find something to watch because he was in town from Ecuador for the while, staying with me. He said, "What do you want to watch?" And running through, he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen Usual Suspects in a while." And I said, "I have never seen it," and he immediately put it on.
Wow.
And it was Usual Suspects, and then In Bruges right after that.
I love In Bruges. That's such a great movie.
It was a fantastic time.
And
pitched to Hollins?
I believe that is Hollis indeed.
Hollis. Sorry, Christmas in Hollis.
And he will be close to the first down. He believes he got it, but let's wait for the officials to spot it.
That's that really conservative spot again. Again, it's consistent. That's all we're looking for.
Certainly consistent. And it'll bring up 2nd and 1. And Liberty is certainly going to want to run the ball and try to chew up as much clock as they can.
Yeah, they've got the lead right now. They don't need to push too hard.
No, they certainly don't.
They want to, obviously.
Yeah, you would definitely like to pad this lead a little bit, get a little bit of breathing room. But I would not expect Dillard to be airing it out too much on this drive.
Especially with how successful that run game's been.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be really, really close this time.
I think man.
Oh, they're calling it. They're saying he made it. That was a bit of a generous spot.
Wow.
That's the one time. I think, I don't disagree with them necessarily, but I think that might be the most generous spot we've seen all night.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure. And Liberty getting the fresh set of downs after that run from Hollis. And the clock continues to tick down. Just about under 10 minutes left in this game.
Pitch to the outside again to Hollis. Nowhere to go that time, though. Good tripping up, good tackling there from the open field.
And so that's going to bring up 2nd down. And would not surprise me to see them go back to Peacock here. Again, I think Hollis is probably their speedy guy, so they were hoping Peacock had beaten him up a little bit. And
it kind of opened him up a little bit more. As we said before, they're a real two-headed monster here. Like,
certainly
quite
is.
Literally, they can give it to either guy.
A little bit of thunder and lightning out there.
Feel really confident about who they get it to, or who's going to take it from there.
Oh, high snap, but right back to Peacock. Bounce into their right.
Have the outside
and he's going to have a first down and some, but he stepped out of bounds just after picking up that first down.
Looks like they're going to give him the first as well. Yeah, he was close on that. But
he certainly was.
At about a yard or so past, maybe. Yeah. They are marching down the field, and the time continues to tick away. His powder blue uniforms. Maybe they give UNC a bit of pointers because I think they might need it.
I think so. Shout out to Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I'm sure you're listening, Bill.
Yeah.
If you are, give Liberty a call. Give Rancho a call. Give a lot of people a call.
He might as well be listening. He's not coming up with a winning game plan at all. So, what else is he doing?
Oh, that's disappointing.
Hanging out with his 20-year-old girlfriend on Friday night?
I'm not even going to touch that one. There's a big run by, is that Peacock again?
I believe that might have been.
No, that's number 13.
That is Chris DeBose on the carry.
Third running back, I want to say, right?
That is indeed.
Yeah,
the
third
junior.
leading rusher, 157 yards on the year, though, so it's not like he's never touched the ball.
And he's going to be their back next year. He is a junior and quick and speedy.
Liberty continues to show that they like to spread the ball around. Everybody gets a chance. This is Oprah's offensive scheme.
Oh, a wonderful reference.
Thank you. You get the ball, and then you get the ball.
And DeBose gets the ball again on that carry.
They do come with a good stop there, though. Get him maybe a yard or two, which you'll take at this point. You've just got to keep them out of the end zone, really.
It is wild that if you made like an Oprah reference in the classroom, you would have to explain how big and influential of a person she was.
There's been so many times I've had to do that.
Yeah.
Just the other day talking about The Fifth Element.
Oh, tremendous.
After I sent that school-wide just a picture making fun of people. But it's okay. I'm there for my teacher friends.
Yes, absolutely.
For, right?
Nothing but support and love.
Plus, it's important to teach the kids about the things that are important.
Yes, memes.
Yeah, specifically late 90s, early 2000s pop wrench references.
And Peacock bouncing out to the right, picking up some yards, but that'll bring up third down. And about 3 or so.
Manageable, but it's still longer than they've had to do for a little while. But now you got the question, right? Are you going to make him throw it? Are you going to commit to stopping the run? What are we looking at defensively?
I think you're running the ball here.
I think so too. They've been able to consistently pick up 3 to 5 yards pretty regularly. It looks like they're down by 4 according to the or 4 yards away, I should say, according to the graphic. So the defense, I mean, it feels like they're going to sell out for the run, right?
And that is a toss over to
outside.
Hollis.
That's their shifty back, and he's going to get it and then some.
But we have a flag.
We have a flag.
Right. Let's see what this is.
The referee was right there, too, so whatever he saw right away.
Yeah. And that is going to be holding against Liberty, so that is going to back them up some. And we're going to repeat third down.
That is a huge penalty.
Yes, that is.
Rancho was praying for that one at that point.
And their prayers were answered.
Yes.
I think our Prince of Egypt references helped.
Yeah, it's what it is. You were talking about the Red Sea and everything else. It must be it. Let's take another look. I think it holds right there on the jersey.
Yep. No question about it.
And he's looking at the ref. I mean, they're all seeing it, so.
Yeah, Isaiah Gilliam looking for that call, and he was rewarded.
And that's unfortunate about that is that he didn't need to make that hold.
No,
like if the tackle's made there, it was a first down. But again, these are kids. They're high school students. They're working their way through who they are as people. This just is what it is. I'm not sure why we're seeing 1st and 10.
Bouncing to the outside. And that was Chris DeBose on the carry there.
Still defense trying to show up, make sure they don't get into the end zone.
6:20 left in this game. Clock continuing to tick down.
Crowd's starting to get behind their boys.
Defense going to have a huge stop. Quick toss over to Hollis. He is bouncing to the outside.
Blocking. They've got him, though. Definitely going to stop him a little short. It's just, what's the spot going to be, and then can they make that last stop? I think you'd be ecstatic with a field goal here.
Absolutely you would. And we're going to watch that replay again. Great angle from the camera crew.
Fantastic.
Some good blocking, but some good tackling there as well. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Do you think they throw it?
No, I don't. I think they keep it on the ground here.
I mean, I absolutely agree with you, but I've been wrong before.
I've been wrong once or twice. And that is a handoff to Hollis, and he is going to
get there.
He is definitely going to get there. Not quite in the end zone, but he is going to pick up that first down, which is almost better, really, because it allows you to chew up a little bit more clock time.
I'm wondering if the strategy might even be to just kind of like get him into the end zone so you can get the ball back.
Yeah.
Right?
So let him score and get the ball back.
You know, it's not talked about a lot, and I don't know if it's I don't think it would be the right answer. It's just something that you got to kind of think about, right?
I feel like that's something.
There were a couple of coaches who have done stuff like that.
I feel like Green Bay did that against Denver in the Super Bowl. It didn't work out.
Say something along those lines, yeah. It's the kind of thing, I don't know if I'll ever really agree with it, but it's definitely worth having the conversation from time to time.
Oh, what a great angle here.
Yeah.
That is great camera work. And
he looks like he got it. He was with that second push.
And that was Hollis with the carry. And the touchdown. So this is a big, big extra point coming up here.
I'd go for 2.
Oh, that'd be gutsy.
You're up by 7 already.
Yeah, that would be gutsy. That would be a wild play. See if this is a fake.
Nah,
it is not.
They're being traditional.
Yeah. And kick is up. His kick is good, so they will take a 21-13 lead with 4:29 left. So Rancho Verde is going to get the ball back with enough clock time left and 3 timeouts.
Yeah, they can't. They've got it here. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see that run again. Pitch to the outside. It just looks like, I mean, it's just tackling here again, right? I mean, he's able to bounce out. He's moving his feet. It's an athletic play.
Yeah, very athletic play. No quit.
Give us a wave and give it a round of applause for Benjamin Senior.
You know what I haven't heard yet is the call for your parents.
That's true.
At the 2-minute mark?
I don't know. I need to text mine because they're coming all the way from Riverside, and with this traffic.
I know the way the night's going. It's a Friday night coming to Moval. You got to be ready to go. Let's see what kind of kick they've got. Really short kick.
That is a short kick.
A good catch there by the Rancho player.
Although I think my parents are dog-sitting my sister's new golden doodle right now.
A golden doodle.
It's a cute little thing. It's adorable.
The name is just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Doodle or oodle to anything. You mix everything with poodles.
Yeah, so they're actually miserable right now, so they probably wouldn't mind picking me up, to be honest with you.
That's fair. You know, if you ever need a ride, you let me know. I'll get you up. My parents let me drive, so.
Oh, awesome. They haven't let me get my license yet.
You remember high school when the one person finally got their actual license? How many people they drove around?
That was me.
Was that you? It's a cute dog.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it's a cute dog.
Yeah, that was me, but it was the best because I drove a Chevy S10, so I couldn't take that many people with me.
Oh, man, but you had a tailgate.
That's true. Oh,
he's got his man there. He does.
Catch. What a catch!
Man, what a tackle on that too. That was a big moment. But
Jalen White with a huge catch, an awesome throw by C.J. Thompson, right on the money. That was not an easy throw. What a great angle from the camera crew. Oh, what a perfect, gets his man in stride. Yeah. That is perfectly placed and a great catch from Jalen White.
We talk about Rancho being a run-first team like this whole game, and to be honest, they've made great plays through the air. And there goes Jimmy Cruz.
Jimmy Cruz with the carry, gains about 4 yards, second down.
Wow, what a great start to this drive for Rancho Verde. I mean, they started with good field position, but then that beautiful pass to Jalen White. Now Jimmy Cruz running up the middle, clock ticking down, just under 4 minutes left in this game. Unless we are headed to overtime.
I mean, I wouldn't rule it out at this point.
I would not either. C.J. Thompson back to pass, moving to his right.
Oh, that was a dangerous one, but it was there. Maybe if he got that out a little bit earlier, it would have been a better shot. But that was a dangerous pass, but he did put it in a place where only his receiver could get it if he made a spectacular catch.
Well defended overall, though,
Absolutely.
as well.
One more round of applause for Crimson Regiment Seniors.
Let's see it here. Has to roll out a little bit. Still eyes down the field. Yeah, right here. If he makes that catch, it would have been phenomenal. But he really put it only in a space where you feel like only your receiver could go get it.
Looking to go back to Jalen White after that huge catch just a couple plays ago. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down 7, although this is 4-down territory.
I absolutely say so. Pitch to the outside, or good play to the outside there.
That is Galloway with the carry, or with the catch and the carry.
Keeping the clock running.
Keeping the clock running and picking up that 1st down, even more importantly.
And there it is. That's the bug that was on your shoulder.
Oh, was it? Oh, my goodness.
Similar to that, yeah. It may not be that exact same one, because I think I sent that one over the railing down to producer John.
Well, it came back with a vengeance for, it was upset at you and was looking to get its revenge.
Yeah, I apologize. I tried to send it to the Teen Vision trailer down there, but it came back for us. Like Jaws 2.
Oh, my goodness. Good reference there, too. Jimmy Cruz with the carry. Clock ticks down to 3 minutes left.
Or maybe Orca. Orca, I think, is the best actual revenge tale. Did you ever see that?
No, I did not.
Oh, you gotta watch that one, man. Is
that like a Free Willy sequel, like where he comes back for vengeance?
It is quite literally a killer whale in Orca is taking revenge on the fishing crew, I believe.
Oh my goodness!
I think killed its family or something.
Oh, that is
very
awful.
revenge. It's the John Wick of whale movies.
And Jimmy Cruz getting some revenge on this play.
Right up to that, what is it, the 1 or the 2 yard line?
Right around the 1 or the 2 yard line.
Now you got to start wondering if you're giving too much time to Liberty if you score right here. And I know you can't stop. I mean, you can't take any moments off.
And you also have to pick up the 2-point conversion.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I'm acting like this is a foregone conclusion, and I do apologize for that to our Liberty fans if we have any. But at the same time,
we have fans everywhere.
You're right.
To be clear.
I apologize, Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. I think is it Pitbull? That's
Pitbull is Mr. Worldwide.
I'm sure he's trademarked that, but I'm going to check. Jimmy Cruz up the middle, and he will make it into the end zone, and that'll bring up Instruments up. And so now we are in an interesting spot. 2:02 left. The Mustangs have to go for the 2-point conversion to tie this game.
Absolutely they do. There is still enough time here, though, with your 3 timeouts that if you don't get it, you can get the ball back. But your defense has not been able to make those big stops, really, so I don't want to see that happen.
No, you certainly would feel a little bit more comfortable if you could tie this game right here, without question.
The coaches are always going to trust their players. That's what you do. That's what you believe in. That's what you raise and bring up. But at the same time, I'm going to try to take the how do you say, the burden off of them by making sure that our offense is able to put it into the end zone here, too.
And the crowd really getting amped up right now. And C.J. Thompson back to pass. He has his man. Oh, man.
Short.
Jimmy Cruz short.
Very well defended.
What a tremendous play. Great defensive stop. Looked like Jaden De La Rosa with the tackle on that one. Really good play design, to be honest with you.
But just well defended.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
I think they've run that play 100 times. They probably scored 99 of them. This just happened to be the one.
Yep.
2:02 left. Now, do we see an onside kick here? I think we do.
I think you do. I do think you're right about that. We haven't really seen one yet. So.
No. And it's funny because earlier in the season, we've just seen some teams struggle with the kicks.
So let's see the touchdown again. Really just right up the gut.
Good running from Jimmy Cruz on that.
We have timeout from Rancho here. I assume to discuss what they're going to do on the kick.
I believe that is the case. And John Nunez, our producer, chanting for the onside kick, and I agree. I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
You got to bring a little chaos here, right?
Yeah.
You have to. You're going to have to trust your defense if you kick the ball to them no matter what. Why not just trust them for that? They need to make a 3 and out, right? That's really what it comes down to. It doesn't matter if it's at the 40 or at the 20 on the other side of the football. So, yeah, let's go for that onside kick. Let's have a little fun. I think this whole thing's supposed to be fun, from what I understand.
It is. It certainly is, and it has been all season for us.
Yeah, this has been. Again, we haven't seen a bad game yet.
No.
A couple have ended as a little more with a larger gap than we thought they were going to end with, but all of them have been great games.
And we will get a glimpse of this onside kick here. Kicker doing the sign of the cross.
Calling it an onside kick before we even see it. There it is.
And
we got a flag, though. That was a great onside kick.
That really was.
Offsides. That was exactly the kind of thing. That was a perfect onside kick if it didn't have that flag there. That was really disappointing.
It really was. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Have not seen any bad football here with the Teen Vision game of the week. I did, however, catch a bit of that New York Jets-Denver game a couple weeks ago where Justin Fields got sacked 9 times.
Yeah.
And he had like
negative 4 yards going in half or something?
It was like negative 10, I think, into the third quarter. He ended up with 45 yards passing on the game.
Sorry, I was trying to give him more benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. That was painful.
I got to imagine that was.
Let's get a second attempt at this onside kick.
A little too much on it.
A little too much.
Oh, he still got it open.
Oh, my
There's
goodness.
Still a chance. Oh, they took it back. I mean, it ends up being a full-on kickoff then. Okay, so you got 2 timeouts.
And
a little
Jade
too much
Bradley looks like he's struggling to get up.
That's disappointing there.
But a smart play by him just to dive on top of the football. But he is, he's a little bit hobbled, but he's making his way to the sidelines.
He's their big returner, too. He was the one able to get it back. Let's see that kick. It's exactly what you wanted. It just had too much on it, and Bradley's fast enough and smart enough to jump on it.
Yeah, I think he it's just pulled something.
Yeah.
Cramped up a little bit there.
Well, I don't know if Liberty has their sweet potato boy yet.
Oh, their Yam Man.
Their Yam Man. I apologize.
Tremendous source of potassium, sweet potatoes. And quick toss.
Oh, he's just motoring through. That's good tackles, but you think he's still got a few more yards than you want to allow because you were able to make contact right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even in the backfield. Yeah, that one was on me. Don't want to kill bees, though.
We're under attack from a bee over here. This is a dangerous work here as a broadcaster.
Yeah. I think we're getting hazard pay for this one.
I think we...
So, it looks like, I mean... This is it, right?
Yeah,
this
certainly is.
This is what we want to see out of football. This is what we want to see at the end of the game. This is senior night. This is the teams going out and just giving them everything they got.
Oh, man, yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, this bee was attacking us. I'm terrified, to be honest with you. Yeah. My life flashed before my eyes, and my life has been pretty dull, so I actually fell asleep there for a second.
Good view of the bugs up here.
Yeah, for sure.
Some wildlife now.
I'm telling you, locusts, everything.
I do miss the little bat.
Whoa, what was that? Did you see that thing just attack me?
It's going after you.
It's getting violent here. Speaking of violent, Peacock with the carry, and that is probably a first down.
I think that's going to solidify things a little bit.
And that is just about to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely a first down.
And clock ticking down.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a timeout, so I'm assuming that's kind of it.
That will be just about it.
Admittedly, my math's not great.
Though. No, I can't count past 10 with my shoes on, so.
So I never went for the math credential, at least not yet.
Now, I thought about going for the math credential at some point, but it's really just laziness that kept me from doing that, to be honest with you, because it's free now.
Is it free now?
To take the C-set? Yeah.
I did not know that. I might do that then.
And I'm sure that's thrilling news for everyone listening at home. But for those of you interested in being an educator, and we are going to take a knee, and that's it. Man, that's a tough loss for Rancho Verde.
This is what Liberty needed, though.
Yeah.
Right? This keeps their playoff hopes alive.
It does indeed.
This is just a disappointing year for Rancho. I mean, everyone's got to retool eventually. I know when I was in school, Centennial, I want to say, their wrestling motto was, "We're not rebuilding, we're resharpening," and that's kind of what this comes down to.
Beautiful.
I think this is just a chance for Rancho to, a lot of seniors graduating. You got a lot of young guys who are going to have to step up. Rancho's been a great team for a very long time, and since they've opened, basically, they've had really, really good years. This just ain't that year.
No. A really tough year and a tough loss here for the seniors. I mean, C.J. Thompson, Jimmy Cruz, both had admirable games, to be honest with you.
They really did.
They had C.J. Thompson made some huge plays, and Jimmy Cruz with some big runs. Rancho's defense came up with some big stops as well. It didn't add up to a win this time, unfortunately. And if you're Liberty, just a huge game, some big stops, some big plays. Overall, you've got to be happy with the effort. Obviously, you want to fix some things before you take on Paloma Valley next week, because that could be make or break for your season as far as playoffs go. And if you're Rancho Verde, you're going into next week against Orange Vista, a huge rivalry game.
That's a rivalry game. It doesn't matter.
No, and you're looking to play spoiler.
Yeah.
And I know Orange Vista is probably on paper having a better year than Rancho, but they are not going to take this team lightly by any means.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you're talking about a rivalry game. The records never end up mattering. It's who won last, right? And so you still have that opportunity to really end on a high note for both teams. So we'll be able to see Rancho again next week, just at OV.
Yeah, can't wait for that one. And again, huge shout out to the Rancho Verde production team here and the Teen Vision production team. John Nunez, as always,
100%.
Amazing producer. Again, tough loss here for Rancho Verde, but they're going to look to play spoiler next week when we meet up again for the Teen Vision High School Game of the Week against Orange Vista.
Day right before Halloween, so looking forward to that next week to end out our regular season.
All right, thank you again for tuning in to this evening's game as we are under attack from the elements here. But again, I'm Justin Morant signing off with
Jeff Marvel.
Have a great evening.
Good night, everybody.
Cheers, sir, in the way. They're waiting for cheers. If they don't go in 1 or 2 minutes, we're cutting.